It's me, Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, a lot of nice family time. I wanted to come on here and do a review of my 2021 goals, but before we get into that, I want to share a few Christmas cards that I received and picked it up at my post office, so let me show you those, okay? So the first one is from Robin. Now Robin does have a channel. I will put her link her channel below in the description box. She sent me this cute little card with the Christmas stockings on it. Isn't that cute? It says, wishing you and your family cozy, warm nights and unending memories. That's sweet. I love that. So thank you so much, Robin. Her channel is Robin Flying Crochet Kirkpatrick, I think, or something like that. But I will link it below in the description box. She also enclosed to me a tea bag. This is Tazo tea. It's wild sweet orange, which sounds wonderful. So thank you so much, Robin. Okay, so that is the first card I got. The next one I got is a really pretty card, and it is from, so this one, I don't know for sure who it's from. It just says Tina. Okay, so thank you, Tina. Tina is from California. Oh, and I forgot to say that Robin is from Virginia. Okay, so Tina from California sent me this one. Isn't that pretty? I love those snow scenes with the little church. I think that's so cool. So it says, blessings at Christmas. And it says, this Christmas may God open our hearts to His love, our minds to His wonder, our ears to His voice, and our lives to His presence. That's awesome. Have a blessed Christmas. Thank you so much, Tina. So there is from Tina. Okay. The next card I got, now this one is from Karen, and I know that Karen has a channel, is a Yarn Addict, Karen, a Yarn Addict, something like that. And I will link it below in the description box. And Karen is from Georgia, okay? And so this is this card she sent me. It's also a very pretty card. So let me read what it says. Let Christmas come into our world and bring us warmth and cheer. Bring us faith in place of doubt and strength in place of fear. Bring us hope and bring us love to guide our hearts forever. Let Christmas come into our world and bring us all together. May the joys and blessings of the season be yours. So, thank you so much, Karen. I got a card, well, it was a package. See, it was a mailer. And this is from Valerie of Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet. So thank you so much, Valerie. I love the Christmas card. Oh, and there was peanuts. There's peanut stickers right there and right there. And then on the back, she put peanut stickers. It's so cute. And of course, the card is peanuts. I love that. And I don't know if you can tell, but it does have a glittery finish to it. And it's funny because if you watched our Vlogmas, that you know that I made her a project bag, and it had almost that exact scene on the fabric that I used for that bag. Okay, so it says on the inside, sing a song of Christmas, make a joyful noise, let everyone rejoice. Have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much, Valerie. And in the card, the reason it was in a mailer is because she sent me this keychain, and I love this keychain. Can you see? It's an angel keychain, okay? And then on the back of the keychain, it says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to guide thee in all thy ways. Merry Christmas 2021 from Val. So that is so cool. And I love that. And I love that scripture. And so I'm going to hang it here in my craft room so I can see it, because we all need angels to watch over us, right? So I think that is awesome. And not all year round, not just at Christmas. So I'm definitely going to be hanging this so I can see it. Okay, so that is the Happy Mail that I picked up at the post office today, okay? So let's go on to the review of my 2021 goals. Okay, so for my 2021 goals, I'm still using this book. I've been using it every year. This is a book that I picked up. It's like a journal that I picked up from Tuesday morning. That was the magnet here. It closes with a magnet. But I love this book. I just think it's so pretty. And it's nothing, you know, on the inside it just has, let me show you. It just has lined pages, and it's got flowers on each corner. They're at the top and then they're at the bottom, and all the pages are the same. But I've been using this to keep my records for ever since I've been making YouTube videos. So I have 2019, 2020, and 2021. So, and I still have, I'm still going to get several more years out of it seems like, because, yeah, definitely. I'm just looking at how many pages was used. At least 2 more years, maybe 3 more years out of it, and I'll have it all in one book. So I love this book. Okay, so for my 2021 goals, I had written them down right here in my book, okay? And so I divided them up into sections, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has 6 sections for under different categories. So let's go start at the top, and I'll just work my way down. Okay, so for the section number 1, I just put yarn, and I said consider the yarn that I already have. So I was wanting to, in other words, try to use up yarn that I had without going and buying more, and I think I did a pretty good job with that. Oh, I did. Let me show you. I have it down here. Yarn labels. I did keep my yarn labels. I didn't count them. Maybe I should pause the video and count them. Let me do that. I'll pause the video. I'll count them. Be right back. Okay, so I counted my yarn labels. I have 45 yarn labels. These are labels that I kept throughout the year as I was using up yarn. Okay, so I have 45 yarn labels. And I thought about adding up the yardage to see like how many yards of yarn that I used. And I don't know. I thought about doing it, but some of my labels are like for the those little bonbons. They have no yardage on there. I guess I could look it up if I really wanted to. There was some other ones like this right here. It was a whole bunch of little bonbons, but they're bigger than the regular Lime brand bonbons, and they came from Amazon, and I don't know how much yardage that is. So I thought, no, it's too much trouble to add up the yardage. Anyway, I think I used a lot of yarn, although, as you can see, well, I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, it doesn't look like I used up a lot of my yarn, okay? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, not in a little bit. Let's tell you, I'll talk about it right now. I am in the process of reorganizing my yarn room, or my craft room. My husband is helping me. He is off this week, so he's helping me, and he's really helping me out a lot. He is so good at organizing. So everything's kind of reorganized. So the reason it doesn't look like I made a dent is because I was able to put some yarn in that wall that I had in other places because I had some empty spaces. And now it's all full again. But anyway, I think I used a good amount. I'm pretty happy. I think I met that goal pretty well. I mean, I did buy some yarn this year, but it was basically, let me move this, I know it's crinkling. I think basically it was yarn if I didn't have it first, and that was my goal, was to consider the yarn that I had already, and if it was something that I needed for a particular project and I didn't have, then yes, I went ahead and bought yarn. And like the Hobby Lobby clearance yarns, I didn't buy that much. I bought a little bit, but I didn't buy a whole lot of it. So I think I did pretty good with that goal. Okay, so going on to goal number 2 is the category of charity, and under that I said that I wanted to make 40 preemie hats to donate to the NICU, the hospital here, one of the hospitals here, for their Halloween hat drive, and I did meet that goal of making 40 hats, so I'm very happy about that. I also just, the next second part of that charity heading was I just put donate, and so I have since started donating, making Feel Better Friends dolls. I didn't even think about Feel Better Friends dolls when I was making these goals, didn't know about them. So I have added that to my, so that would be like under donate, I guess. And, since I have been cleaning up my craft room, I was able to bag up, I haven't donated it yet, but I was able to bag up 3 like lapgan size throws, 3 child size blankets, 1 baby blanket, and a baby set. Yeah, like a layette set. I think that's it. Oh, no, and 1 shawl. So I was able to get things, and I haven't donated it yet, but I've got it bagged up to donate it. So I think I have met that goal, because I didn't have a specific number in mind for, I just had donate. So anyway, met that one. Okay, number 3 was categories was Christmas, and under that I had that I wanted to make that nativity set, and I would say that I met the goal. There was 12 characters or things to crochet in that kit. I crocheted 10 of the 12. One of them that I didn't crochet was a star, like the star of, not Star of David, but like the Bethlehem star. I didn't make that. And an angel. I was supposed to make an angel for part of the set, and I haven't made the angel. I will probably go ahead and eventually do it. But the main characters, the animals and the Holy Family, and you know, the shepherd and the wise men, I got all those made. So I'm going to say that I did meet that goal, except for the angel. But I'll add that. Maybe I'll eventually add that. But anyway, I think I met it good. Met it good. Whatever. Okay, let's go on to number 2. It said Christmas tutorials for July and Vlogmas. That I did not really do. No, I had it planned out at the beginning of the year. I planned out all these tutorials that I was wanting to do throughout the year. Had them spaced out really nice. Started the year off well, I think, but then I just kind of fell off after that. So that it was kind of iffy. Did I make my goal? Not really. I mean, because I had this big thing I was going to do, like Christmas in July, and have some Christmas tutorials during the month of July, and that didn't happen. So anyway, so that one I don't know. I don't really guess I met that one. Okay, number 4 is projects, and I have under that baby blanket stash. I'm always wanting to have a stash of baby blankets that I can give to people, and I would say I kind of met that goal, because there was a couple of blankets that I had made already, and I had, you know, they had already been made and completed, that I was able to give to people as baby gifts. You know, that wasn't planned ahead of time, and so that I'm very happy about. But I definitely want to continue doing that, because I don't have any to give right now. Okay, number 2 under that projects was Stitch Your Library, and as you know, I have started the collaboration with Rebecca of Yarn and Pajamas, and I'm doing every 2 weeks I am doing a Stitch Your Library. So yes, I am going to say that I met that goal, because I did not say how many projects I wanted to, like, I didn't have a goal for a number of projects to do a Stitch Your Library, but I can tell you, because I kept track of them here in the front of my book. Let me see. For Stitch Your Library, so far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 projects that I made that I considered Stitch Your Library. That was for the whole year, because that's not counting the ones I've done just for the Stitch Your Library collaboration, because I was doing that on my own before that. So anyway, 7 projects from Stitch Your Library is, I think that's better than I did the previous year, which I think I only got 3 or 4. So anyway, I think I've met the goal, or at least, you know, that I did something with it. Okay, so the next one is number 5, and I said that's record keeping. And all I have listed under there is projects with the pattern and the hook size, and I am continuing to do that because I do have people that have watched older videos of mine, and they will ask me some project that I might have done months ago, and they'll ask me like what yarn I use, well, not what yarn, but what hook size I use, stuff like that. And so throughout the year I was able to write down, I don't know if you probably can't see that, but I was able to write down the name of the pattern, the only thing I kept track of is the name of the pattern, where to find the pattern, and the hook size in millimeters, or, you know, yeah, the hook size that I used. And that's about it. I did divide up, like, see, this is June right there. And so from here to July right here. So all of these, well, once I, from the June, and then at the top until it turns to July, that's what I did through that month. Well, it's not what I did, but it was new projects that I started, because there was some that I had finished that was, you know, before that had been started before that. Anyway, I don't know if me putting down the month really makes that much of a difference, because I think before I used to think, oh, I will like write down the start date and the ending date on how long it took me to do certain projects, but I decided that was just way too much trouble. So the only thing I'm keeping track of is the name of the pattern, where to find it, and the hook size I used. and then I'll put a check mark next to it when I complete it, okay? So that's a type of record keeping that I have done, besides any earnings that I make. I have to keep records of that for, you know, tax purposes. But anyway, so let me break into this goals right here, and I will say that I did keep track. I mean, I did go through all my projects that I worked on, and I finished for 2021, and I categorized them somewhere, yeah, right here in my little owl book. See, I categorized them right here, and I totaled how many items of each item that I made. And so let me go through that, and I'll let you know what I made throughout this year. Okay, so I made 1 bookmark. I made 3 ornaments, like, I guess like Christmas ornaments. I just put ornaments. I made, oh, I need to change that. I made 10 items of 10 characters from the nativity set. Okay, so let me change that to 10. I had 9, but I did finish that sheep. Okay, so I have 10 nativity set characters. I made 5 baby blankets. I made 14 large amigurumis. That was like the teddy bears, anything that's, you know, pretty good size. The teddy bears, and I also included like the gingerbread boy that I made, which was even bigger. But anyway, so then I'll put those all under that. So large amigurumis, I made 14. Bags, cases, any type of stuff like that, I made 2 of those. I made 12 just individual crocheted squares. Okay, I made let's see, I made 40 preemie hats. I made 3 blankets or lapgan type throws. Okay, I made 2 doilies. I made 5 pencil pouches. These are crocheted things. I made 3 dishcloths. I made 12 small amigurumis. Okay, that's not counting my backpack buddies. I had those separate. Okay, okay, here's the backpack buddies. So the backpack buddies, I made 44 backpack buddies. I made 2 baby rattles. I made 5 baskets. 1 pair of baby shoes. I made 2 lip balm cozies. I made 5 Feel Better Friends dolls, because I didn't start that in toward the end of the year. I made 2 other dolls, like my Anne of Green Gables doll right there, and that Fun in the Sun doll right there. Okay, and then let's see, I made 9 coasters. I made 1 brooch. That was that llama brooch that I made. Oh, and I gifted it to the lady that I thought would like it, and she did. She liked it. I made 1 Christmas stocking, which was my grandbaby's Christmas stocking, and I made 3 hats, like beanies, that were not preemie sized. Okay, and then I made 40 preemie hats. Yeah, I think I said that. Yeah. Okay, so totaling all that up together, I made 187 items over the year. So anyway, so that is my rundown of the number of items that I made throughout the year. Okay, let's see. So go back over here to the rest of my goals. I had one more category, and it was goals for my channel, my YouTube channel, and I have, I put that I wanted to do more tutorials with better planning. Well, I did better planning because I went and I planned out what tutorials I wanted to do, but then I didn't follow through and do all the tutorials. Like I said, I started out good in the beginning of the year, and then it just kind of fell off after that. My grandbaby was born, and then just things happened, and so I didn't do that much toward, you know, later. But anyway, so I just kind of halfway met that goal. Number 2 was continue with Whip Wall Wednesday. Well, I did that until I caught up on my whips. And then, but now I've got whips again, so Whip Wall edition, so I think that will be coming back after, you know, soon. Okay, and then number 3, I always put this goal down, and I haven't met it yet. Every year I put it down, and I haven't met it. I had said that I would like to do live chats sometimes, you know. I don't know how often, if it was only going to be once a month or what. I keep saying I'm going to do it. But a couple of reasons have stopped me. Well, one of the reasons have not really stopped me, but I just haven't pursued into trying to do it, is the fact that there's so many people that are doing live chats, and I definitely don't want to be at a time when somebody else is doing a live chat, because, you know, I don't want to take audience away from that person, you know. And there's so many that are going on that I really hadn't investigated enough to find where there would be an open slot. But that's not really that excuse. I don't know if that's an excuse or not, but anyway, I just haven't done it. I'm just busy, so I still would like to do it. I did it one time, and it was so much fun, but I just haven't done it. So maybe I'll carry that goal to 2022 goals and see if I get into doing that. I don't know. Anyway, so that was my goals for 2021. I think I met almost all of them. So, you know, there was a few that I wanted to do, and I didn't quite get it done. But, you know, life, that happens. And so, yeah. So that was it, yeah. I'm looking to see if there was anything else as far as my goals for 2021 that I haven't talked about, but I don't think so. So I think that is it. Today is Wednesday, December 29th. Yeah, December 29th. So come back tomorrow, and we will do, I was about to say Vlogmas. I'm so used to saying Vlogmas. But I'm going to do my regular Yarnjoy podcast video tomorrow. It'll be episode 237, I believe. And I will show you, I know I have one picture of something that I had made as a Christmas gift. Couldn't talk about it before because it was a surprise, but now it's not a surprise, so I can show you that, or a picture of it. And then I'll talk about what I've been working on just, you know, in this past week since the last episode. So come back tomorrow and check that video out, and then that will be on Thursday. And then so on Friday, which will be New Year's Eve, I'm going to be doing, I'll be coming on again, and I will be presenting my 2022 goals for the year, for this upcoming year, which is commencing in just a few days. So I hope that you check both of those videos out. And then, of course, next week will be Stitch Your Library. And as I was telling you, I've been working in the past few days in this craft room. I did take a before picture. Oh my goodness, it was not pretty. But we are still doing things. It's like we'll straighten up one area, and then we're like, oh, let's do this. And so now we're kind of working in another area and just trying to improve storage and organization. And it's, you know, not back here too much. That's pretty good setup back there, but some of my other walls. And so once I get it set up, then I may give an updated room tour. The furniture and things aren't going to be changing around, but just some of the organization things are going to be changing. But anyway, that's what we've been working on the last few days, is just getting in here and decluttering some, but reorganizing. So like I said, I did take a before picture, so you can see, if I'm brave enough to post that, then you can see the after. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So everybody have a wonderful well, today's Wednesday, wonderful midweek or rest of your week. Come back tomorrow and we'll have another visit, and I'll show you what I've been working on. So I'm going to go talk to you later, guys, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.